Hello. Today I'm going to be talking about a Havoc build, both a dog version and a grenade version, that I've been really enjoying in Havoc. If you'd just like to try them out, I'll post them here. Tell me what you think. If you'd like to hear me yap about them for 10-15 minutes, then stick around and I'll explain certain weapons choices, how they affect the skills, along with how my team comp might affect what perks I pick. We're going to be looking at the dog version of this build first. For the first sort of set of perks, we're going to be assuming we're either running the old Shockmaul or the Crusher here. For the Shockmaul, Carapace Unyielding, sometimes I'll swap out Carapace for Black. We're always taking Skull Crusher on it. High Voltage is generally what you're going to want. I've had fun with Thrust in place of that though. Crusher, same deal with the perks. Swap Carapace for Flak if you want. Skull Crusher, Slaughterer. You can also use the new Shockmaul. I like Relentless Execution. Carapace Unyielding. It's up to you though. For the Exterminator Shotgun, Flak Unyielding. Generally what I run, I've tried Carapace instead of Flak. I think I prefer Flak. I think Full Bore is the best blessing for this shotgun, bar none. For the other blessing, I like Sustained Fire or sometimes Scatter Shot if I want. We're generally going to be taking 3 Toughness Curios. I have 2 Gunner Resist on here. The rest of them are a mixture between Stamina, Combat, and Toughness. Moving on to the build, between all of the builds, I'll freely swap Withering Fire and No Escape. I kind of prefer Withering Fire just because of the uptime, extra boss damage, but it'll really just depends on how I feel if I want to swap to No Escape instead. So if you see this, feel free to swap these depending on what you're feeling. Up close is pretty solid. We're really interested about the perks around it. Force of Will is quite good for getting your toughness back whenever there's anything in melee besides bosses. Pretty solid perk. I generally like to run it. I think Target Neutralized is one of their most impactful toughness regens. 10 instantly and 10 over 4 seconds paired with your other regens is really strong. Walk it off, 15% toughness over 3 seconds after spending stamina. This just all stacks up to be an insane amount of toughness regen. This is the dog version, so we're taking dog. For Havoc, I'll take Ammo Belt. Sometimes I'll swap it out for Auric, but depends. Because we're using Skull Crusher, we're going to take Concussive. For the weapons I don't use Skull Crusher, which I'll talk about later. Sometimes I don't take Concussive, but depends on how you feel. Imposing Force, 25% damage resistance. This also applies to toughness. For 5 seconds, this is really good. This is your main source of toughness DR, really. Voltaic Mandibles is, I think, underrated for how much damage it provides. Just from the tooltip here, you might assume it's just a stun, which it is, but the damage it can provide is insane. So if we tell it to attack a little rager here, and you look at the damage numbers, those 87 and 81 ticks are that electrocution. Throughout a variety of different enemies I've timed, the average kill time is about half, depending on if you use it or not. It'll take twice as long. if you don't use it. I think for any build that utilizes the dog, it's a must pick. It's by far the best dog perk, in my opinion. We're taking part of the squad. I mean, this is more toughness DR. Great, honestly. Going down, we're going to take Castigator stance. This makes you just a walking death machine that can't take damage 90% of the time. This ability modifier is quite good because it turns a purely defensive ability into something that you can use very offensively. And especially in Havoc, there's going to be so many elites and specialists that you're going to get a few stacks when you pop this a lot of the time, unless you're using it for a revive or something. Going straight down, Zealous Dedication. I think it's one of their best, if not the best, damage perk for this class. I try to get it whenever I can, at least most times. Soul Guilt Scan. I think I just might be a hater, but I'm honestly not a massive fan of this. Yes, it has insane uptime. Anytime you're in combat, you're probably gonna have it up, but I don't know. It's just something about it. I don't always run it, but it is quite good. I mean, this is more damage on weak spots, but for a lot of enemies or a lot of attacks, gonna maybe save you one more or two more attacks on an enemy, which might, you know, it does stack up, but I don't notice it too much, to be honest. So yeah, I'll swap this out sometimes. Depends on how I feel, depends on the rest of my comp, but going down. Execution Order is by far their best keystone if you're using Castigator stance or the Aquila. Not only is the actual keystone pretty good, I mean, you get 15% toughness after killing a marked enemy, which is going to be pretty much a lot of the enemies on the map, any elites. It also gives your Cybermastiff extra damage after attacking a marked enemy. And after you kill a marked enemy, you get damage, attack speed for 8 seconds. Quite good. But why this keystone is so good with Castigators or the Aquila ult is because of the cooldown regeneration. I just wouldn't use Castigators or Aquila with the other keystones, to be honest, just for that cooldown. Keeping Protocol, I mean, this is just more boss damage throughout the entire match, pretty much. You can get max stacks very quickly. So I generally take this. I mean, if the rest of your team is murdering bosses already, I guess you could take it off, but it's pretty good. Here's my other floater perk, besides Soul Guilt. Not far behind. I just like stacking movement speed, to be honest. It's quite fun. So generally I'll take like No Escape here instead of Withering Fire, and I'll just have 20% movement speed after killing a target or specialist and after pounce. But sometimes I'll take this off. I'll put it into Efficient Killer for extra crit chance, which is quite good with our shotgun. You could put it into Target Priority, or if you're really trying to be that special sniper. You could put it into Efficiency here if you're running Bolter. It's quite good. Target the Weak is pretty much just a mini Skull Crusher. This just provides 15% more damage to anything you hit for your entire team, which is, you know, good for bosses. If you want to just go for like an anti-boss debuff machine, and I mean, this is quite good. Going over Justified Measures. This procs not only on your attacks, but your dog's attack and your dog's dot. I mean, you're taking the mandibles up here. So getting these stacks is very easy with this build. Going down, you take Street Smarts. Extra dodge duration and then one more dodge isn't bad. I notice it most if I'm running the Riot Shield. It can be quite nice. but we're really going down to get Monstrosity Hunter for more boss damage. Again, if the rest of your team is like destroying bosses, you don't even get a chance to really contribute. And I guess you could take these 2 points out, swap them off. We might try. I might show that later. But going over to the right, I know some people might not go over here because the perks aren't amazing, but for the purpose of this build, I quite like doing it. So hold the line, extra damage resistance for melee enemies. It's not good. You know, it's not terrible, but we're not taking it for that perk. I generally go down to drive them back, mainly just because it's cheaper to get down to what we're going for. Extra cleave isn't bad though. You know, get a few push attacks in there, get some more cleave. It's not terrible. This is a perk that I don't see a ton of people using, and I get it. Especially for Havoc, I usually pug Havoc, and the amount of times that I'll die to a random teammate shooting a burster, a silent crusher, something like that is, you know, it happens, right? And, you know, if you don't get value out of this perk and you don't want to use this, you don't have to. You can just take these points away and have 3 free points to do more damage, which is, you know, probably the right play. But I've been really enjoying running True Grit. Limits the maximum amount of damage from a single attack to 50. So it can be pretty fun when it procs. It can be quite impactful when it procs. But if you're not getting value out of it, I mean, I'll show an example build without this. But I forgot to mention the dog keystones, Unleashed Brutality, and Go Get 'em. Go Get 'em is probably better. It increases the range that your dog will target enemies. So a lot of the times you will kind of look over and your dog will just be soloing that gunner backline, non-elite gunner backline most of the time. But generally, honestly, I don't run either of these. I don't think they're quite worth the point. It's up to you, but if you do run one, Go Get 'em is probably the preferred one. So to get a bit more of an example build here, let's say that I don't want True Grit, which is fine. Take these points away. We're probably going to take Efficient Killer. I actually kind of like Canine Morale. Especially, I mean, it depends on your team comp. I think if you're lacking a lot of support utility, this can actually get quite a bit of value in this build. I've had good success with it. So I might take that if I were to not be taking True Grit. If I had the extra perk, I might go for Withering Fire and do something like this. Ran this a few times and it's been really solid. So assuming that we want to swap our weapon to, say, the Riot Shield, which I quite like, had good success on it. Power output can be your dump stat, but defense can also be your dump stat. If we were to do that, I generally do like to get shield plates. Maybe it's overkill for toughness regen, but I find it quite fun, especially against things like bosses or gunner waves or anything like that. It can be quite noticeable. If I'm swapping to Bolter on any of these builds, which would be Pinning Puncture, you really want to go for that anti-boss, you could swap Pinning for, say, Cavalcade. Black Unyielding is generally what I run. I'll generally put a perk into Efficiency here for that reload speed, like I said before. And same thing if I don't want True Grit, which is fine. I would get Efficiency. I wouldn't take Withering Fire. I'd only take that for the shotgun. Let's say we take Canine Morale, maybe. I don't think the extra clip size is worth it. This is not great, honestly. Probably take the crit chance. Pretty similar to what we did before. Oh, I'll take concussive off actually if I'm running shield. I'll probably put it into shield plates normally. You could put it into Hammer of Judgment for that extra attack speed. If I was running Shield Bolter, I'd probably run something like that. I don't know what reset. Something like that. So moving into the grenade version, which would have, for this example, the shield and shotgun. It would look like something like this, probably. Sometimes I'll take out Target the Weak, put it into something like Vision Killer, not far behind like we did on the other build. Swap Withering with No Escape. And then if we don't want True Grit, take those away. Probably go with Withering. Maybe Hammer of Judgment. Be pretty good. And then probably a Fishing Killer. So pretty much just like the other build. Depends a little bit on our weapons and, you know, what our role is in the game. Our particular comp. But that's generally what I like to run in a lot of the Havocs, and I've had quite good success. I forgot to mention on this grenade build, I mean, you can swap over to the mines. They're quite good. Quite good in Havoc. This build is quite good, but there's something about True Grit that just tickles my brain, and maybe that just makes me bad, but I quite like it. If you want, you can also, instead of going down here to drive them back, you can go right to the Emperor's Fist and the Weight of the Lex to get down to True Grit for more melee power. It can be a pretty fun playstyle, but I generally don't find I need that, to be honest. So let me know if you run these, if you have fun with them, if there's any modifications that you like to do. But yeah, I'll have 2 runs. One will be with the Shockmaul and Dog, and the other one will be the grenade version of this build with shield. So let me know what you think.
I should warn you, I'm not feeling altogether enthusiastic. A gift for you, we can't one judgment. Cannot break that armor. Enemy sighted. Enemy spotted. Grenade. Enemy spotted. Kill the gunner! Kill that molar! Enemy spotted! You have a chance to prove your worth! Grenade! Beat the will of the legs! You would be lost without it! Sammy! No mercy for the block runner! Bring it down! Kill! Enemy! Let's take you, abomination! Bring the fight to them! Must I do all your thinking? Not one step back! No doubt! No hesitation! Raising shield! Deploying grenade! Your attention! I am the next!
Let it be so!
Ammo!
Pull your
Got
weight,
shotgunner!
or I will judge you.
As if you won't find another reason, even if I obey.
Maintenance area HL 1866, D16, and in such lamentable condition.
In battle, and we cleanse the fair! You're gonna hide!
I didn't want to be here!
Now,
Not so clever now, eh?
Nothing more from that. Shotgunner! The block fodder had done it!
Grab shotgunner! See? It's mine! Magnificent Emperor, hear me! Bring them down!
Pull it down!
Shotgunner! Flame grenade! Beauty's dead!
Three, sighted! What's the fireball? Sextus minoris, 1-4, kill! Oxbuster! Charge down 107!
Did we kill it? Or did it let go? That's the end of the
Be gone from my sight! Ranger!
The cockburn of the dead! Enemy spotted! Oh, yes. Let's charge those fences. A bit fun!
Drag them down!
Enemy sighted!
Another dead!
This one! Enemy!
Whale block fodder!
Bring them down! Nuncio winner! Operating! Razor! The Cypher!
Enemy spotted!
Target of fire! Agree!
Enemy sighted!
No mercy! No remorse!
The bounding
Cur is prowling!
enemy!
Mandate edict! Holding! Silence! Grenade!
Take shelter!
Ammo!
Enemy spotted!
Accepted, lad! All right.
Sextus Minoris! You will stop these damn
Shut that razor!
Deploying Repent, Psycho!
Savage, but no discipline. Cyclist disabled!
Crusher!
Grenade! Out! No more flame grenade!
Kill the Ranger! Here I can't come by 100! All will be judged! Ranger!
This is the will of the Lands!
This is a good day!
Yes, yes, Arbitrator, we're all very impressed.
They're coming right at us!
That does not look stable!
Enemy spotted!
Anyway!
You would be surprised how little the authorities pay heed. Beauty places. Enemy spotted!
You cannot escape!
Blood fodder!
Explosive judgment! Sextus minoris, 106, in sight!
Drag them down! Something special.
Trapper's dead!
Saxon Minoris, what for?
Look out! It's going to...
Not getting easy. Falling.
Suffer not the mutant! Sniper!
Hogsbuster! Excoriate the heretic! No
Hogs out!
mercy!
I hear it!
Nuncio deploy! Judgment has been coming! Let it! Magnificent Havoc! Praise! You are his hand! The last to us! I obey! Judgment has been delivered! Be gone! My son! Detonate!
That one was annoying!
That power was mine!
Naturally! Block fodder coming in! This way!
Then deploying Nuncio Aquiline!
There ain't not much stopping you now! Enemies! Saxon Minoris, going
Falling!
Jump back from that barrel!
One example, next mate.
No one escapes the legs! Dictators! We shall overcome! You will break before that armor does! Deploying grenade! Sniper!
We count by judgment.
I am the Lex's vengeance! Hogland! Cover! Neutralize!
I exhort thee. Execute.
Alright. Mandated edict! Fulmination!
What's for firearms?
Whale block fodder!
Magnificent Havoc!
Fail the Lex Imperial!
Please don't bleed on me. It's distressing.
This way. That Saxon Minoris 105.
Out now!
His grenades aided him little.
Bring them down! Die! We have ammo.
The trapper is dead.
107! Officer! Drowsy it! Hogsbuster! Be gone!
What are you waiting for? Activate the Ascender D16.
Beat the wheel of the leg!
Just that order!
Destroy!
We have
Nothing
ammo!
more from that curve.
Step gunner! Just the bubble! My
Saxon
gratitude!
Minoris, what
You
for?
are just bubble!
Raising shield.
Drop me the fire!
ascender will take some time to arrive. Survival is recommended.
Execute!
We have killed the Foxmaster! Shield raised!
Nuncio will operating! In Terra's name! An acceptable performance.
Ascender D16 relocated. Continue on, varlets.
Pilgrims! Show these heretics they keep one for a curve! Alright.
Proceed through Hat Block HL 1866, 123 with all speed.
Ammo!
Enemy spotted! To avail ourselves of this medicine. Enemy spotted!
I judge thee!
They're all around us.
Assassin!
No mercy for the blood fodder! Kill the Raiders!
Justice Minoris on fire! Kill it! Seal the traveler!
Ha! I revel in your ambition!
Judgment cannot be stopped! The Ranger is dead! Target acquired! On the Emperor! Citizens of Rock, hear me! Excoriate the heretic!
One less foul mutant!
Flame holds no fear for me, heretic! Mandate eating! Holding!
Keep watch for a car!
Bomber! Don't Justice Minoris! Leave me! Justice Minoris! 7-7!
Bomber charged!
Mandate eating! Holding! We're gonna drop!
Hound slaughtered!
Drag them down!
They're everywhere!
Enemy sighted!
Attention! Lord Honor!
the vapor, and I thought the vile stench was one of you.
Medst him!
Excessive force is a myth.
Watching your back!
Ammo!
Enemy sighted!
Excoriate the heretic!
I am the Lex! Grenade! Shotgunner!
Execute! Ruler!
Explosive judgment!
Enemy sighted!
Alone. This is not good.
The rabble is restless today.
Enemy sighted!
Search the Minoris! One fight!
I can go
Killing! Minoris! 7-7! Grenade!
Let's take
Yes!
Mother Nature!
This will stop!
Isn't it obvious?
Get in close! Scout! Shockmaul!
His words bringing the cycle! Nuncio and Quiambe!
Captain Minoris! One more! Kill! Dropper!
Over there!
For your sized exemplar!
I am Animus!
Enemy spotted!
No mercy! No
Is
remorse!
this our problem now?
What unsanctioned goods were traded here, I wonder?
Hey! A gift for you, blood fodder!
Warner! Shotgunner!
Follow me! Enemy sighted!
Grenade!
Go there!
Go there!
Agreed! Warner! Nuncio and Quitter! Operating! They go free! Let it be so! Russia!
Our foe!
Judgment will fight you!
We can't fight judgment!
Enemy sighted!
All before you!
You can kill people who are fighting!
This is almost enjoyable!
Holding bomb!
You cannot escape! Kill that guy one! Bomber! Protect the Minoris! Victory!
Hostile base!
Kill that Textus Minoris! 105!
Hello!
Lex requires your service.
Shotgunner! Ready! I'll shoot him!
Judge that bomber!
Be gone! Grenade!
They hunger for judgment!
I didn't want to be The music is
Bring that monstrosity down!
Precision is serving you well.
He's got Skull Crusher on him.
Whale block fodder! Not one step back! No doubt! No hesitation!
Demon has. I can get him out of after fire.
My ult is gone now.
Getting him. Ooh, homie's dead. Demon and yeah, just demon I think. Yeah, I don't think it's bottom left. Oh no, it is. It is same room.
My thanks. I am the next.
So little way.
Ooh, there's a lot of shit. A lot of shit crawling up.
Judgment will find you. I am the Nexus vengeance.
Get him, doggy.
Weapon attack.
When we're down, we're down.
Oops.
All right. Ammo. We can use that. Execute. The hound.
Let's go. Our homie's back.
Hound is down. I am adamant. Weapon dropped.
Get him, dogs! Sick 'em, boy! Oh.
The Lex Breakers are not done with us.
Full HP chaos. I'll grab.
You cannot escape! Master's blood!
There's ammo here.
Ho, ho, ho. Demon on. Oh. Full plague as well. Ooh, that's a lot of shit. I'll drop health here. It.
Okay, the Room of Death.
I feel like a lot of our budget is just spent there, to be honest. I'll probably get to the next room without too much. One left.
Yeah, there's more stuff to hide behind here.
Yeah. Ooh.
They're coming right at us!
Fight inside?
Maybe out here.
In the open? Okay, a little dangerous.
Yeah, I mean we have bubble. Watch the edge. Ooh. Probably bottom left here. And bubbles bottom left.
So I think the secondary skill on the Shockmaul does a lot of damage to that shield because it takes a small number of times. Sorry, a large number of times. I don't know if that's me or not.
I just did it once.
it seems to line up.
Felt like it did.
Like a truckload.
Demon. Probably back up. Oh shit.
Whoa, what the hell was that?
It's a gunner, I think.
Yeah, I think a bunch of gunners suddenly.
Demon's down there. Straight ahead. Active. Do dogs activate it? Not sure. Oh, I think I might have told it to go attack one of the minions. Thought it was gunner. Oh. We can spawn. I have dog stuns for it. We need it. Got Skull Crusher. Ooh, shit. Cut him up. Try to get some of these gunners.
Going in.
You tell your dog to go to one of the enemies out of bounds, it just stands there.
Oh, got hit.
Savage, but no discipline.
Salutations. Hadron online. Data stream. Viable.
Trapper's dead! One less man mutant! Trapper! Kill her! Look out!
Just our luck.
Do try not to make a muddle of this task, varlets.
Shit.
He got some armor!
Purification block fodder.
The Omnia side gave results. Resuming uplift.
Go back into the hidey hole. Gonna go up top. Oh, nice.
I can only imagine you attempted random inputs until it worked. But it is now working.
I guess we don't get bosses during this.
I know you can on 3 Veg. I'm not sure on here.
Recollect. Retry. Resume.
I am the Lex's vengeance!
Raising shield.
Speed the will of the legs. On the down.
Follow me.
If we get one more for lucky.
Reconnected. Now maintain connection.
Target acquired!
Mandated eating. Rolling.
Oh, nice.
Attention block fodder.
Interrogation approaching completion.
Sniper then looks good. Get moving. You can reach the vault through the hangars.
I am the
Plague eradication is the business of Medicaid specialists, not folks such as we.
The heretic beliefs are rooted in the spread of disease. They are sickness of mind, body, and soul.
You need to work harder at being reassured.
Looks like 2 charges. Well, yeah, 2 charge.
That Medicaid station may assess. Texas minority, 7-7. Judgment cannot be stopped. Trap and neutralize. Next target. Eliminating. Falling. Helps out. I hear it. How?
Demon.
Judgment will find you.
Ooh, I do not want to be down here. But oh, I'm just gonna walk through this fire. Ooh, okay. I was a little concerned. We can spawn. Oh. Burn it quick. Oh, that's actually bad. Back up if you can. Oh, grab. I think it's to the left. Yeah, to the left. Yeesh.
Hammer to the left.
Bomb on us, careful. Holy shit. I think your dog just saved me.
What was it gonna happen?
Trap her. Trap her in a little hallway. Chance of dodge was probably not too high. Ooh, little stutter there. Oh, I gotta try the weapon special here. It's hard to tell if it's other people. It's going down fast though. Yeah, I think it kind of melts it, not gonna lie. Never actually tested it.
There's ammo on the roof.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, took it.
Ammo, claim it. Bastard has been judged.
am ready for them.
What the fuck? I don't have a sprinting animation. I'm just floating. Oh, what the heck?
I find myself
Oh.
surprised at your skill, liability.
Is it in the I think it's outside to the right.
Charge that bomber.
Protect your supertents.
A fine example, execute.
Or is it like outside or something? Oh yeah, it's outside.